Do you want to build a snowman? Come on, let's go and play. Whoa! I spent 2 weeks working and coding a mod I call Snow Mercy. What this mod does is basically turn Minecraft snow golems into an absolute horrendous monstrosity of an R-rated Frozen movie. As you can see, my friends here are struggling a bit. This is currently a replay of a session we had where I presented the mod to them. And it is what it is. It is pure chaos. It is pure pain, as I always know how to do it. My god, this is beautiful now that I look at it. This is spectacular. So this is the final result and I'm really pleased with it. So in this video I'm just gonna quickly showcase what you need to expect and what you need to know if you wanna try this mod yourself and take on the challenge. So let's get to the content. Snow Mercy introduces a new event called the Snow Mercy Invasion. In this event you will be fighting new enemies, namely snowmen, and you will have a new mechanic to help you survive and fight your way through these hordes. So I'm just gonna quickly first go over the snowmen and then we'll be going in detail about that mechanic. So the first type of snowman you will be fighting in Snow Mercy is the Sawman. Is basically just a mildly inconvenienced snowman with his head disfigured by a saw blade, and it's the most boring out of them all. It's just a random generic melee enemy, but this is just boring, so let's get to the others. The second type of snowman, and this one's a little more interesting, is the aftermarket snowman. What if you put 2 amazing firework rockets on the snowman? What could go wrong? He has a slow fire rate, slower, but he hurts harder. Yeah, as you can see, he hurts harder than your typical normal snowman that basically does no damage. If you keep moving, you can easily dodge his fireworks, and you. So the third type of snowman you will be encountering in this invasion is the ice mortar. By itself, this guy is not really that dangerous. I can go ahead and show you in survival that is no real threat. He will launch icicles over an area and basically maybe hit you if he's lucky. The problem is when there's multiple of them. Alright, let's try this again. And this should be a little bit more worrying. Yeah, about that, yeah. I mean, I still managed to dodge all of these. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay, this is... Okay, yeah, this is getting a little bit more annoying. Again, by itself, it's not that dangerous, but combined with the other snowmen, it really makes for a deadly group. The fourth type of snowman you will be able to find in this invasion is Mr. Snuggles. He looks cute. He just wants to give you a hug. The only problem is that it's packed with TNT, as you can see, with the dynamite sticking from his head. And you'll be glad to know that his explosion doesn't deal any damage to any entity. And that's great, you know, he's just your friend. He wants to cuddle. But it's not, how to say, it's not less deadly. Yeah, he will launch you into the air, and if you're badly placed, for instance, if you jump on it accidentally, yeah, you're dead. Unless you MLG, you're dead. An interesting mechanic you need to know about Mr. Snuggles is that they don't react well to snowballs, and I'm gonna use this to show you basically the absolute disaster they can make with the entire snow flying. So if you ever wanna, you know, like disarm them or play it safe, you can always trigger them with a snowball and you'll be fine. And oh god, I know I spent too much time already playtesting this, just having fun with the explosions, but this is just too mesmerizing. This is just too good. And to finish with our last member of the Snow Mercy invasion is Mr. Chill Snuggles. It's just a basically icy version of the Mr. Snuggles, and if you hit it, it will make icy sounds. And you probably guessed what happens? Yeah. Icicle rain. Hope you like it. And yeah, down. This is extremely pleasant. Just hearing the sound of all the icicles crushing. This feels so good every time. Now, another important thing to know, you might be saying, oh, it's fine. It's really fine. They're just snowmen. Like, snowmen take damage in water. Yeah, about that, I may or may not have made them able to have Frostwalker. And, yeah, even the sea's not safe from them, basically. So that was for the snowmen. Now, about the special mechanic I mentioned earlier. As you can see, I have a netherite shovel, and it involves shovels. So if I just take a snowman and just basically show you, you can dislocate their heads. There we go. See? His head just ricocheted all the way to here. And he's still alive. So there is a random chance of this happening. It's not a 100% chance, but when it does happen, if you manage to dislocate their head, they will not attack you anymore, and they will die after 30 seconds, and same applies to their little heads. They will die after 30 seconds. But if you don't want them to die, and you want them to be helpful, I've got the solution. You can place a pumpkin on them, and they will be helping you. This guy just panicked and shot at this guy, but he's gonna start shooting at this guy. See, he killed him. So they can help you. They can actually help you if you are strategic, and they're not completely stupid. So if I take this Mr. Chill Snuggles, for instance, and I dislocate his head, replace it with a pumpkin, he will start targeting his friends. And he's gonna go after this guy and exploit this guy too in the process. So that is an interesting mechanic you can use to your advantage, and it is something you should definitely consider using shovels in those type of events. Another thing to take into account into the shovel mechanic is the more damage your shovel does, the more chance you have to dislocate their heads, and as well the further it will fly. So for instance, you can see with a wooden shovel it went this way. If I summon another one and use a netherite shovel this time, it will go much further. So whether you want a harsh but fun challenge or just your own private army of snowmen, you can go ahead and download the mod. The link is in the description and it's totally free. Also, if you do enjoy my content, please consider subscribing. I put a lot of effort into this, and it would really mean the world to me if you subscribed. Also, you can always change your mind later, so it's a win-win situation. On that final note, thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you enjoy this mod if you try it. Happy holidays!